Most people wait until January to handle all of their year-end planning. Unfortunately, that is just too late. Today, I'm going to break down the 5 things that you need to do before the end of the year to prepare your business for legal success in 2021. Let's do this. Hi, my name is Jim Hart. I'm the founding attorney here at Hawthorn Law, where we help online businesses to get their legal house in order so that you can focus on what you do best, and that is building a business that truly matters in the world. Today, I want to reveal to you the 5 things that you need to do in your business between now and the end of the year to legally protect your business as we move forward into 2021. And isn't that going to be awesome? Because how many of you are like me, want to see 2020 in the rearview mirror as soon as possible? I know I do. Anyway, let's move on. If you're running an online business, whether you are a coach or a consultant or an affiliate marketer or a course creator, you probably want to make sure your business is protected and legally compliant. And when you're running an online business, it isn't a set it and forget it type of business. Laws change. Technology changes, and you need to keep up to date with what is going on or risk a fine or a lawsuit or worse. I was actually listening to a podcast today from another attorney who was talking about somebody who messed something up with their business and got fined by the FTC something like $860 million. And personally, the FTC was asking for this entrepreneur to turn over $8 million in assets. You don't want that to happen to you. And I don't want that to happen to you, which is why I make these videos. So today I'm going to share with you the 5 things that you need to be looking at in your business before the end of the year. These tips are going to keep your business protected and may even save you some money on taxes next year as well. So let's jump in, shall we? So the first thing you need to do is to make sure that all of your contracts are in order and up to date. If you're doing one-on-one client work, this is especially important. You need to periodically review and update your contracts. You need to make sure they still reference the way that you do business, your location, and your refund policies. You may want to revise your pricing if you're getting busy with too much work. In other words, you might want to think about increasing your rates. And if this is something that scares you, that's a good thing. If you decide to raise your pricing and that pricing change is going to affect your current clients, then you need to determine whether you need to give those current clients notice that there will be a pricing increase and make it effective on January 1st. A lot of people don't think about this one specific issue until it's too late and they decide they want to raise their prices, but they forget they have to give that notice. So if this is something you're thinking about doing before next year, then you definitely want to go ahead and send out notice to your clients right now to let them know if you're going to be changing your pricing on January 1st. The second thing I want you to look at is updating your privacy policy and your terms of service on your website. This is especially important if you're planning any year-end promotions or Black Friday sales. Checking these contracts should go into your workflow as you plan for those upcoming promotions. Also, you want to make sure that if you're running ads on Facebook or Google or YouTube, that your links match up to the new contracts on any landing pages you may have. In addition, you also want to make sure that your privacy policy and terms of service are updated. And yes, I'm talking to those of you that haven't looked at your privacy policy or terms of service since you started your business 3 or 4 years ago. Especially you. And that's because there were important changes in the law in 2018 and in 2020. So you need to make sure that your privacy policy is updated accordingly in response to those legal changes. Number 3, you need to make sure to update your terms of sale if you're selling any products or courses online. If you're selling products online, you may want to look at your terms of sale and make sure that it still covers all of your current products and courses. It's very common for people to use one online terms of sale for all of their online products, but fail to update that document when they create a new course. Or conversely, they fail to update that document when they stop selling a certain course. So now, as we move into the end of the year, this is a good time to review your terms of sale and make sure it still covers all of your current courses. Number 4, you need to go ahead and review your recurring expenses. I try to take a look at my recurring expenses at least once a quarter, and this is a great time of year to do that. This is where you're going to look at all of your monthly charges on your credit card statements and your subscriptions for your business and make sure you're still using and need the products that you were getting charged for. And on the flip side, this is a good time to determine whether you should be making any major purchases for your business before the end of 2020. Depending on your revenue and your profit for the year, you may want to take advantage of some Black Friday sales to upgrade computers or equipment or purchase legal templates on sale. or make any other expenditures that will save you some cash in the short run, as well as save you money on your taxes come April. Remember, any purchases you make that are legitimately for your business between now and the end of the year are great write-offs for when you're doing your taxes next year for this year. Does that make sense? Hope so. Number 5, make sure that you take an appropriate salary or bonus from your business. There are a lot of other ways that you can save money on taxes. If you're a self-employed S corporation, for example, you can contribute up to 25% of your salary to a SEP IRA, up to $57,000 for 2020. In other words, if you pay yourself $228,000 in salary, then you can max out a contribution of up to $57,000 for your SEP IRA. This is a huge tax break for self-employed individuals. And not only that, you have until September of next year to contribute to that IRA. So if you haven't maxed out your salary for the year yet, now is the time to plan for that to make sure it gets done. By checking off this list of tasks before the end of the year, you will not only make sure your online business is legally protected moving into next year, but you will also potentially save yourself a significant amount of money on your taxes on your 2020 tax return. And just to recap, here are the 5 things that you should do before the end of the year. Number 1, make sure to update your contracts. Number 2, check your terms of service and privacy policies to make sure those are updated. Number 3, review your terms of service for your existing courses and products that you're selling. Number 4, review your recurring expenses for your business. And number 5, make sure that you're paying yourself an appropriate salary and or bonus before the end of the year so that you can maximize all of your tax deductions for next year. Well, really for this year. I hope you understand what I'm saying there. What I mean is you're going to be filing the taxes next year for this year. Hope that's not too confusing. If you found this video helpful, here is another video I did that reveals some of the biggest tax deductions available for online business owners. See you in the next video and have a great day.